What's going on, everybody? We're out again, Carnegie, you know the place. Anyways, I thought I'd start a subject today that I know a lot of people are wondering about. Well, I don't know if you guys on the channel are, but I know some people do. So why a two-stroke? Why do I want to get a two-stroke? All the manufacturers, besides KTM, are pumping out their four strokes. Well, Yamaha does, but they haven't changed any of it. Been the same since like 2004, but anyways, they're all making four strokes now. They're all changing them. Why would I want to get a two-stroke? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm gonna shed some light on that for you guys, okay? First of all, if you're looking to buy a used motorcycle, two strokes are generally going to be a little bit cheaper. Generally, this is not the end all be all, you know what I mean? But two strokes are generally going to be a little bit cheaper than four strokes. They're more simple, so they're cheaper maintenance. You got to maintain them a little bit more, but the maintenance is usually going to be cheaper than a four stroke. But the riding style is completely different. It's almost, when I switched over, I had a little four stroke. I had a Honda 230. I had a little one of those bikes. And when I switched over to this thing, now being that this is obviously a way more powerful bike than that was, it was a complete transition. But I mean, I've ridden one of my friend's 250s, and it was a little bit more familiar when I was riding the 230. But when I switched over to the 250, it was like a complete transition. I had to learn how to ride all over again. Well, not completely, but you know what I mean. It's a big difference. Now let me explain why, and I'm gonna stop here and shut the bike off so you can actually hear me. So, the main difference between the four-stroke and the two-stroke is bottom end to top end power. So, a four-stroke is generally going to have smooth power throughout its power band, and it's going to have good low-end grunt and a lot of, pulling power, tractable power at the bottom end. Two-stroke, not so much. This bike, if you're climbing hills or stuff, you really got to get on the throttle and just open it wide open. I mean, if you're low end and you're trying to climb a hill, most likely you're gonna stall out and fall and have a bad day. Whoa. My bad. But the thing is with the two-stroke is just, it's wide open or closed most of the time when you're like climbing hills and stuff like that. And also with a two-stroke, it's, no power, and all of a sudden, holy shit, this bike's ripping out of my hands right now. If you want a cheap bike, a lot of power, for a good price, go the two-stroke. There's no reason why you shouldn't. It's a great bike. All you gotta do is learn how to ride it. It's gonna be a pretty good step for you. It'll take a lot of getting used to, but overall they're fun bikes, and they're generally overlooked a lot by people. And I think that, a lot of people should take them into consideration when they're looking for a new bike. Even if you're getting a new one, I mean, I would still go for a brand new two-stroke, just for the way they ride. They're really fun to ride, and they're cheap to maintain. And yeah, there's not much else to say. Thanks guys for watching. Go buy a two-stroke. Two-stroke love to all my two-stroke homies. Peace out. And you also get the sound too. Delicious.
Splash.